Good afternoon, everybody. I am coming to you live. I do not own the right of this music. I'm coming to you live because I wanted to talk about the Nancy Guthrie case and to see where are we. She's been missing over for months, and still we do not know where Nancy Guthrie is. 84-year-old woman kidnapped from her home in the middle of the night by an unknown masked man while she was asleep. And no one knows where Nancy Guthrie is. I find it kind of strange. I was shout out to Daphne Case Files. I was watching her show one night, and Daphne said just a couple hours before, while Nancy was over at her daughter and son-in-law house, the police was looking for a Hispanic masked man, acne on face, wearing black gloves, book bag, hat on a mask, and white tennis shoes. And I was like, is that the man that was at Nancy's door? I think that is why the YouTubers are getting arrested, because the deputies did not find that man. And then a couple hours later, a man matching the description of who they were looking for showed up at Nancy Guthrie's home. And that is what I think they are trying to hide. And that is why they are arresting the YouTubers, because they don't want the truth to come out. That they were looking for a suspect in that area, 7 miles from Nancy, and they lost him. And now the YouTubers are getting arrested because they don't want the truth to come out that they lost that individual that they were looking for, that matched the description that is at Nancy Guthrie's house. And then a little boy called 911 and reported that he saw 3 masked men outside his apartment building breaking into cars. Or were they swapping cars? We don't know. But they didn't find them neither. So I kind of believe this is why the YouTubers are getting arrested, is because FEMA County messed up. They messed up. They knew that they were looking for that masked man. They knew that they did not find that masked man. And now Nancy is missing, and no one knows where she's at. This is why they are arresting the YouTubers, because the YouTubers are breaking this case wide open, because FEMA County is looking bad. They know that they did not find that masked man that they were looking for. And this is truly sad that they are doing these YouTubers like these. They're the only one out there that is covering this case while the family does nothing. The family has not searched out for their mother. The family has not did anything but go by what the ransom letters say. But they have not done nothing to find their mother. Put out $1 million reward is nothing when you don't get the shoes and your foot on the ground to search. They have not searched out one time for their mother. They have not even put a search party out for their mother. It's crazy. It's crazy that the neighbors don't care nothing about her neither. What happened in that neighborhood? What's going on in that neighborhood? Is that the reason that Nancy was trying to sell her home? Because the neighborhood was getting bad? Is it the reason that Nancy put that house up for sale and then decided not to? Because the neighborhood was getting bad? People were getting arrested in the neighborhood for drugs. A lot of abandoned buildings were inside that house. Maybe she feared for her safety. Is that the reason Nancy was like, I'm going to sell this house? Because the neighborhood is not a good neighborhood. Anytime you protect people that you know that are not good people, there's something wrong with you. And that's Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen knows what happened. Sue Ellen can see anything. She walks that neighborhood without a flashlight because she knows that neighborhood. Sue Ellen saw it. And I think that's the reason why she don't want nobody up there. They want to heal. Heal for what? Your neighbor has been kidnapped and you're not even seeming to like you care. You do not look like you care. You don't act like you care. And it is just really bothering me. What is that neighborhood trying to hide? Is Nancy in her neighborhood? Is Nancy in that neighborhood somewhere? Is that the reason why they don't want no one out there? Because Nancy's in her neighborhood? Where's Nancy Guthrie? Where is Nancy Guthrie? Where is she? Why are the YouTubers being arrested? Why? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Thank you. God bless.